I'm frequently asked about the best online or high yield savings account. Today, I am going to compare my 3 personal favorites so you can decide which one is best for you. Hey there, I'm Brittany Flammer. I am a certified financial coach and the creator of Financial Fitness. All 3 of these accounts are great online savings accounts and I recommend any of them. That being said, finding the best one for you depends on what features are most important to you. So in the comments down below, let me know what features are most important for you. Let's start by comparing interest rates because that's the first thing everyone looks at. With all of these, the interest rate is dependent on the federal interest rate. So as that changes, goes up or down, the interest rates in these online savings accounts will also go up and down. You don't have to do anything. They'll automatically be adjusted and you'll get an email or notification letting you know that the interest rate has changed. Wealthfront currently has the highest interest rate at 5%. SoFi has a 4.5% interest rate. There's a clause here. If you have direct deposit set up, so your paycheck's directly deposited into your SoFi account, or if you are transferring at least $5,000 into your SoFi account with every 30 days, then you will get the higher interest rate of 4.5%. If you do not have the direct deposit or that transfer in, you're only going to get 1.2% interest. With Ally, the current interest rate is 4.2%. One of the reasons I like all of these online banks is because they have visual separation. So within your account, you can visually separate your money. Wealthfront uses categories. They call them categories. You have unlimited number of categories you can create. They have just a few icons to choose from, but you can name them whatever you want to visually separate your money. With SoFi, they call them vaults. You can create up to 30 vaults. Same thing. You've got some basic icons, rename them whatever you want, but you can visually separate your money into vaults. And with Ally, you can visually separate them into buckets. And you can do up to 30 buckets. Let's talk about bonuses. SoFi has the largest bonus. If you sign up with my link down below, you will automatically, and I think you have to fund it with $10, and you will automatically get $25 deposited into your SoFi account. But then if you set up direct deposit, you can get up to $300 bonus, depending on how much your direct deposit is. Ally is newer to the referral game, but they are currently offering a $100 bonus through the end of 2024. If you use my link below and sign up for a savings account, you have to have 3 reoccurring transfers into your account over 3 months. So after 3 months, if you've had 3 recurring transfers into your Ally account, they will deposit $100 into your account. And Wealthfront just gives you a 0.5% boost to your savings, to your interest rate for the first 3 months. Now let's talk about automation. Ally shines in the automation category because within those buckets, you can have money automatically transferred into or transferred out of it without having to do anything. You set it up and then you can forget about it. If you go in the buckets in Ally, you can create recurring transfers and they give you a few options for automation. However, if you just go into transfers and do bank transfers, you can transfer money from a different account into your Ally savings account or out of your Ally savings account into another bank account. And they have a ton of options for automation for this. The feature that I love about this is you can automatically deposit into your bucket. So it doesn't have to go into your Ally savings and then you manually transfer it into your buckets. You can automatically have money set aside into your emergency fund and you can automatically have some go towards your vacation fund. SoFi also offers some automation, not nearly as much. They let you do one-time or monthly reoccurring transfers. With monthly, you can choose which day of the month, but that's really their only option. And you can do this into SoFi or out of SoFi monthly. They do have a feature that lets you split your paycheck. So for anything that is directly deposited into SoFi, you can have a set percentage or set dollar amount go into your vaults. But it only works for anything that's directly deposited into your account. Wealthfront does let you set up automatic deposits into your account. They have a few different options. You cannot directly deposit it into your categories. You can set up automation to go into your Wealthfront account, but then you would have to manually move it into your different categories. There's no way to automate going directly into your categories. They do have an automated savings plan, and I have had people comment and tell me they use that to automate things, But when I look at it, you can set a specific goal or a specific amount per month that you want in your account, and then anything above that will automatically get invested into a Wealthfront investment account. But I see no way to move it into a different category. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I cannot find a way to do that. All of them, you can transfer money within your categories, your vaults, your buckets very easily. It's available immediately and it's really easy to do. That being said, Ally will let you diversify or redistribute your money in your savings account at a glance. So rather than if you have a bunch of buckets, you can just open it up and redistribute what's in all of them all at once. So that's a little bit easier. One other feature I like about Ally is that they have like a notes or memo section when you're doing transfers. So if it was because you had to buy new tires, you can write a memo to remind yourself of that. The other two don't have that. I don't feel like that's a deal breaker, but something I've noticed. Now let's talk about when your interest gets deposited. Wealthfront, your interest will accumulate. It accrues daily, but then it gets deposited into your account once a month. Usually it's on the first day of the next month. So you'll accrue all of January, then February 1st, it will get deposited into your account. It's really easy to say how much you've earned. You can see the 972. This is how much I have earned in the past. That's already been deposited into my account. And the $23 is what's pending for this month. That will increase every single day. And then at the beginning of next month, that's what will be deposited into my account. Ally, if you go into your account details, it will show you how much you've earned for the year to date. It will also show you how much you've accrued on a daily amount. And then it gets deposited into your account on, usually it's the 25th or 26th towards the end of the month, but not on the last day of the month. And you can choose a specific bucket that you want it deposited into. So for us, we have it deposited into our vacation. SoFi, there's no way to see how much you've accrued, but it will get deposited on the last day of the month into your account. And it's both of the others, you get one amount deposited. With SoFi, you'll get lots of deposits. Every vault will get its own. So if you have $1,000 in your account and you should have earned $4.50. Rather than getting one deposit of $4.50, if you have $500 in your car fund, you'll get the amount percentage owed to your car fund, $2.25 into there, and then you'll get a deposit into each vault for how much you've earned. I hope that makes sense. Let's talk about the time frame for when you transfer money out. Standard for pretty much all banks is 1 to 3 business days. Ally also says 1 to 3 business days. I find my transfers are almost always the next business day. Sometimes it might take 2 business days, but when you go to initiate a transfer, it will show you the timeline. It'll show you the day. If you're transferring money out of your account, it will show you what day the money will be pulled out, what day it will be deposited into your bank. SoFi is the standard 1 to 3 business days. Wealthfront is also the standard 1 to 3 business days. However, they have same day eligible banks. There are around 400 financial institutions that you can have access to your money the same day. So there is a list. I'll show you, throw it up here. Some of the banks, you can go and see if yours qualifies. Once you've created your Wealthfront account and linked external bank accounts, it will show you with a little lightning bolt sign which ones are available for the same day. So as long as you withdraw money from your Wealthfront account by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it will be available that same day. If it's after 9 p.m., it'll come the next day. So it has the potential for very fast, which is a feature that's really something that's really important to a lot of people. I would say Ally's then the next fastest, and then SoFi. Just based on my personal experience. I don't know how much it varies depending on what other banks you're linking to, but my personal experience. Now talking about withdrawal limits. There used to be federally mandated you could not have any more than 6 withdrawals from your savings account. That is no longer in effect. So Wealthfront and SoFi both have unlimited withdrawals from your account. Ally does not. Ally only lets you have 10 withdrawals per month. This might not seem like a lot to some, but one thing that helps with that is you can withdraw from many buckets and it only counts as one transfer. So if you go to transfer $1,000 out of your Ally savings account, you can take 200 all in one transfer. You can take 200 from one bucket, 500 from another, 300 from another. And it's just one transfer if you do it all at the same time. You can distribute how much comes out of each bucket. and then it just counts as one transfer. And when you go to transfer, it shows you how many you have remaining. Now let's talk about checking features. I know we're focusing on savings account, but these accounts, some of them have some checking features. SoFi automatically comes with a checking account. Even if you just want a savings account, when you apply or when you sign up, you will get a checking and a savings. You just get the one login. You'll automatically get both. They have their own routing numbers. You do not have to have any money in it. You don't have to use the checking account, but you're going to get one. So along with that, you'll get a debit card. You get all the benefits. They have access to about 55,000 ATMs. You can you can pay bills, you can send money to people that don't have a SoFi account, and you can use Zelle. Wealthfront is actually a cash account, which means it's a savings account with a few checking account features. Now, I did not know this when I first opened mine. When you create an account, you can either do an individual, a joint, or a trust. I went ahead and did a joint because my husband and I do all of our finances jointly. But with joint, you get like none of the checking features. With the individual account, you'll get a debit card. You'll have access to about 19,000 ATMs, and you can wire transfer money more easily. But you only get that if you do the individual account. Ally does not come with any checking features. That being said, Ally does have a checking account. If you've got the savings account, it takes like 2 minutes to open up a checking account, and you'll get a debit card. They have access to 75,000 free ATMs and bill pay. They also have a roundup feature with the savings account. So when you use your debit card, it can round up into one of your buckets. Now let's talk about some of the other products. Ally and SoFi both have a ton of other products. SoFi, they have one checking and savings account, one credit card, a bunch of different loan options. They also have SoFi Relay, which is not a budgeting app, but it kind of tracks where your money is going and will show you your net worth and stuff like that. If you've got the direct deposit, you get some extra bonuses, a discount on your will or your trust, and you can meet with a financial planner. You can also do some automated investing with SoFi. Ally also has a ton of products. They have a few credit cards, they have checkings, savings, a few credit cards, money market, CDs. They have some loans, a few loan options for mortgage, for cars. They have several investment options, automated or self-directed. Wealthfront is basically this savings account and investing options. They do have a lot of great options for investing, but they don't have any of those other products. I have detailed videos on each of these accounts. If you want more specific info, you can check that out in the comments down below. Let me know which one you prefer and what features are most important to you. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.